Why is she the worst female character in Weekly Shonen Jump history again? The mangaka did not dodge a bullet. He dodged a shotgun shell spree and managed to escape every single debris. Chapter 109 has a really good execution on how to handle your heroine rather than try to fixate it on just one characteristic, that is romance. That's okay when it comes to romance. Sometimes we just need more of a bigger focus for a character, let alone a heroine, because a lot of people like to stay with the stereotype that Weekly Shonen Jump heroine always fixated on the romantic side of things rather than just going focused on the bigger things, even though there are many other series within that publication that just have different roles. Not only this chapter was very amusing to read, it was also really nice to see how much development they are learning, how much things they were going more in depth on these rescue missions that isn't just about just saving them, but there's more to it. The beginning of the chapter has a neat development, but it also has a very funny humor segment when it comes to the interactions, especially with Minata. Just comes in and calls out Deku so many things because this is something he wants, him and Shikesu High girl, which I don't know the name yet. Hopefully we get something from this upcoming exam. When the rumor is spreading about Deku and that girl actually have some moments, it's just funny how Minata was like trying to find out if that's really true story. Just seeing her waving, it's just funny how he's like, look at that, that's not normal. You know there are some things between them, you son of a bitch. I find it funny because out of all people, it comes from him, and the way how they poking around with Deku, I enjoy that scene. Also, the scene I really like in terms of development, they're really building up really well in terms of rivalry. That is with Shoto and Inasa confronting each other. Inasa has a grudge against Shoto. We understand that he knows about Endeavor, his father. Also know that he hates both of them. We don't know the reason exactly, but we know what is the story behind Inasa's grudge against Shoto. We know that it's the fact that he hates, why he hates. The exam itself, I find it to be very depth in terms of what can you utilize instead of just rescuing them, which that would have been okay, but what they added more to it really makes it deep. It makes it realistic and deep at the same time because it's something that you really thought it would be straightforward. It actually examined the students to see how they handle the rescue operation. The way how a rescue operation works in this one is not just about saving them, it's about how you handle it. It's about how you say it. It's about how you treat them. It's about how you make atmosphere calmly. The fact that the focus is to handle everything like you do in a 911 call, which is actually something I didn't think this manga would have actually utilized. It's all about handling the situation, such as when Deku come in there and feels like he have a normal conversation, but he never calms the scenery. He never calms the citizens. Instead, he goes along like he's having a conversation, which is a bad idea. Their job is to calm the person down, whatever the situation is. That's what makes it depth. And I'm really intrigued by that. I really like these kind of style. And I really like how they managed to connect it to All Might, which makes a lot of sense why All Might is all about very peaceful minded. It gives Deku more idea and how to handle it. The only bad part is he's pretty bland when it comes to saying the lines, but that itself is different. Before I get to the Ochako, I gotta address the art. The art in this chapter was really fine. It was really defined. The character expression when it comes to the humor moment is funny how to see how they react, especially how the way how Shikesu High wave at him, making it look like there is an intimate love coming between them, even though that's really not true. That was funny. Then you got these moments that really utilize this art, is facial expression very carefully in the moment of Ochako dealing with her feelings. And this is the part I really gotta praise. This is the part that really made the chapter for me. On one hand, I don't mind romance in this series. I don't want to be primarily focused for her to handle this situation throughout the entire story, let alone this entire arc. However, the mangaka managed to make it balanced and managed to make it what is the true priority. This is something that escaped from the mediocrity or even below that. That is Sakura from Naruto or Hime from Bleach. These are something that the people are legitimately arguing over the internet about the fact that these two heroines Shogun are so bad, they do not want Ochako to be part of them. And this chapter saved her from that. The fact that she understands her feelings. She acknowledges she has feeling for Deku. However, she understands that what her priority is the fact that she wants to be a hero for her own goal. She wants to get strong. She wants to focus on becoming heroic. The series does not want to diverge from that aspect and go to something that's just a secondary, a subplot. Now we understand what Ochako is thinking. At the very least, she acknowledged that she has feelings. Whether she knows if it is love, the fact is she understands that everything all came from the moment that she has admiration with Deku. And it's understandable because a lot of people need to find a role model. A lot of people need to find encouragement. Deku is among them. And that's fine to fall in love. However, you should watch out where you're heading to because you could get distracted by it. And Ochako understands that. And you can see the reaction. Again, the art utilized it very well to show you how serious she is, how understandable she is about her feeling, and yet she knows where her priority goes. This is what saved her from diminishing to be another love interest. I understand not everybody can be a fan of her. I understand not everybody has to like her. I don't really understand why she's voted for #1 hated heroine in Weekly Shonen Jump magazine. Personally, when it comes to the hater, it has to be somebody that's really intentionally to be hated. But the fact is, there are characters that is actually written that bad because it's something that's not supposed to be intentional. With Ochako, I'm not saying she's amazing. I'm not saying she's the greatest heroine. And what I'm saying is she's not bad. I can see her good. I can see her growing. There are heroines that takes a lot of times to actually get better, and then it starts to become really amazing in some way. I have read those series. She can be amazing. She can be really good. She has been good so far. Yes, she hasn't been used too much, but it's not that she has been erased from the author's point of view. It's all about timing of the execution on utilizing these characters. It's fine because this is something that every hero has to get serious. I do see her getting more and more serious as she has more rivalries are coming along, especially with Toga circling around. It's just the way how it's built. Overall, this chapter was really enjoyable to read. I really liked the development in the beginning. The humor was spot on. This concept of rescue operation has a lot of depth, and Ochako just saving her character, just nicely executed on what it has to be prioritized, that I can really appreciate more and more from this mangaka. And I really can't wait to see shiny moments she will have, as well as every other character. Can't figure out why she was voted #1, but I can figure out that chapter 109 gets an 8. I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. I really like the fact these characters are getting more depth in them. Anything that's just pretty simple. I mean, not every character is gonna get that shiny moment, but a lot of characters are being addressed. They really want to pass the exam as somebody that really wants to shine a lot, so all of us can really appreciate each and every one of them. My thoughts are told. Don't let yours on hold. Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel, and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.